We came in, I got here at the ass crack of 8 a.m. for Dave. Dave was supposed to go up at 9. Dave had a first match he won by guillotine. I think he wasn't quite firing like you see him in the gym and stuff, but Dave hasn't competed in so long. If Dave really wants to step up and compete and be himself, like the guy that I know, Dave, in the gym, he's going to have to build his way into it, right? These are the types of situations where you're walking into an arena of like one of the largest gathering of some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of people. Dave's a coach. He has a ton of people that are watching him and rooting for him and talking about him, and he puts all this pressure on himself on top of that. It's not a low pressure situation. To not have momentum going into it, to not have like his gears grinded and have some tournaments under his belt leading into it, it's going to be a really difficult like task. I know how that is personally, just to walk into something so big like that and massive and hold all these nerves and all these feelings without any momentum. It's really difficult. And, you know, Dave gassed out. Dave wasn't himself. It's not that he didn't put the right training in. It's not that he's not good enough. Like, I really feel like Dave is so good, works his butt off. But if he wants to do something like the trials and really show who he is and what he's capable of, he's going to have to show up to opens first, his local tournaments, and get some momentum, get some wind under his sails, build some confidence, know that and believe that he can do this. It's tough walking into the situation, putting yourself in a 50-50 with somebody in leg locks, and like in the gym, you're like, oh, I know I can do this. Like I do this every fucking day. But then when the lights are on and the action's rolling, you don't know if you can trust yourself just yet there. You have to build momentum into that confidence and into that feeling. You got to have that stuff figured out and dialed in before you come to the big shows and try to make it. I'm excited, man. If Dave wants to do it, I think he's got 2 years to really like start stamping what he can do and show up next time. We have a few other guys that I think most of them are a bit greener than Dave, to be honest. I think Alan, Joey's Brumbo, Vanessa Cherry, who has done all the opens and has done really well at the opens. So I'm hopeful for Vanessa and how she does. Jordan, who's done all the opens and done really well. Jordan's got some good wins under his belt. Jordan's like highly capable. Alan's right there with Jordan. You know, I see them as both like just as capable as like getting some wins and stuff like that. But these guys are green. Joey as well has done well at opens. But they're a bit greener, you know, they haven't done trials before. Vanessa is the first person of my students to ever do a trial. She did the East Coast trials. The other 3 have not stepped into a realm like this just yet. So I hope it's not just like a vacation for them. You know, like a lot of guys come into these tournaments like, oh, cool, I get to compete at trials. I get to compete against this guy maybe, or that guy maybe. Like, I hope that they have a right head on their shoulders and know where they stand with things, and at the same time want to perform and do their best and you know, show up and learn from the experiences. Now they're going against some of my guys, you know, like guys that I go against and stuff. And that's a big step in competition. And there's guys that are hungry in these brackets to take out my guys and guys that I compete against and stuff like that. And so it's just filled with a lot of hungry dudes in these brackets. And I don't want anybody showing up half-cocked or half-assed for these types of things. It's a big show, and it's important to a lot of people doing it. You know?